Good morning, everyone. It's Nina. I wanted to do a video today to do a little first impressions and review on Aspiring Aromas Fluffed Peaches. I'm very excited. I am a peach fanatic. Peach is my favorite scent note, and peaches and cream, peach vanilla, peach marshmallow is like my favorite scent profile. So I was very excited to order this and have it come in a pretty quick fashion. They shipped it via UPS, so it came in like less than a week. And yeah, so I'm very excited to give my thoughts and reviews. So let's get started. Also, today I am drinking the new purple cotton candy Alani, and so far I've been a fan. I feel like it's kind of reminiscent to the old cotton candy grape, not extremely the same, but enough that I could see the resemblance. Maybe they say they're cousins, not sisters. Let's get into the most exciting part of the video, which is finally the review and the smelling of Fluffed Peaches. I'm so excited, and as we all know, Aspiring Aromas has one of the best marshmallows, which is What the Fluff. As you can see, mine is nice and dark, nice and juicy. I feel like as it gets richer, at least for me, marshmallow tends to be like a nice kind of light, airy marshmallow in the beginning when I first spray it on, but it almost settles into like, I won't say like a chocolate smell, but I almost can perceive it as chocolate, which is super yummy. But anyway, so getting into the description of Fluffed Peaches, it is a creamy, juicy peach dream wrapped in soft marshmallow fluff. Think sweet, ripe peaches blended with velvety vanilla cream and pillowy marshmallows floating in the background for the perfect fluffy gourmand experience. Sounds delish. Let me turn this around. And the notes are juicy peach nectar, vanilla cream, and marshmallow fluff. So pretty simple notes, but they sound delicious. I am a sucker for, if you're like listing a fragrance and you put juicy peach nectar, peach skin, ripe, juicy peach, any of that, like that type of imagery, I am down. I will be hunting it down. Also, I got these little tester strips on Amazon, so I can feel really professional in my little perfume videos. So I have a little handful of them here because I also plan, after this review, I'm going to show you some of my favorite peach fragrances. So now I'm going to spray this on the tester strip, and I'm so excited. Okay, so kind of a type of mister, not like a nice, which is fine. Anyway, okay, first smell. Yes, I really truly smell that fresh peach skin, juicy peach. It really reminds me of like when you're walking into the grocery store and they have like peaches and nectarines in season, and they just have them on those little tables where they like stack them up like a pyramid, and you can walk in and you can just like smell the like peaches and nectarines together. Not saying there's nectarine in here, but just that like smell of like ripe peaches and nectarines. And I almost feel like there's a mandarin note in the back that's kind of like amping up that juiciness, that perception of like a juicy peach. It's very subtle in the background, but I feel like, yeah, there's like the peach skin, the peach nectar, but maybe amplified with a little like mandarin or something of that nature, just to give it that really emphasis on the vibrant, juicy peach. That's really all I'm getting on the scent strip is just the peach. Okay, so now I'm going to spray it on my arm. We get a little dab, dab, dab. Okay, we're still getting that juicy peach, but now on my arm and my skin, it's kind of translating more warm, which is warm in terms of like temperature, not like, I don't know how you would describe like on a scent palette, not like warm on that, but and then I feel like I'm getting more of the vanilla cream and marshmallow in this one, kind of like how you get What the Fluff. I'm kind of seeing that pop through. But really, so far, it's stronger on this arm. Really just that juicy peach nectar and peach skin. Very good. I'll let it sit while I talk about some of my other favorite peaches. Okay, so one of my absolute top favorite fragrances, and fragrances from this house, as well as fragrances that are peach related, is this fragrance called Peaches and Pillows This one is literally my vanilla peach cream dream. It opens similar to Fluffed Peaches, where that juicy, ripe peach skin kind of opens up, because there's like notes of apricot, peach, and marshmallow cord right in the opening, so that apricot really helps nectarize the peach, if that makes sense. I feel like those notes together is really what gives that juicy, realistic, ripe peach, kind of like that combination of like tartness with the juiciness, and it's just like bam, and it just translates really well to like a fresh, warm peach hanging from a tree on like a nice summer day. So yummy. And then in the mid notes you have heliotrope, which is like, I found to be, especially in fragrances like this, a beautiful blender. I want to say it's kind of like not cream based, but it's more like a, not airy floral, but it's something that's like kind of like a in between of the fruitiness and the creaminess, and it really kind of brings them together. And in the base you have spun sugar and vanilla, and in their newer formulations of Peaches and Pillows they have marshmallow moment, that is the spun sugar element of this fragrance, and so that's really yummy. So I feel like Peaches and Pillows is just the perfect peach cream fragrance for me. I have 200 mLs. I have a bunch of little 15 mLs, 30 mLs, and even just right here I have another 50. That is like one of my favorite peach fragrances. And honestly, just in first impressions, I want to say this feels similar. I'm not at all saying anyone copied anything, but I'm just saying if you do like that type of peach in that fragrance, maybe you find it doesn't last very long, which, like I said, I still have to test longevity, so I can't say this lasts all day or anything, but maybe different formulas might work different for your skin chemistry. One might last longer. So I feel like that peach element, if that's like what you like from Peaches and Pillows, is very present in this fragrance, which is amazing. Okay, another one of my more affordable slash favorite long lasting peach fragrances is Peach Pop by Dua. This is, I believe, a recreation of Peach Bellini from Bath and Body Works. This one is like a juicy candy peach, like, or peach candy, not candied peach, but peach candy. And it's just like, to me, if you just melted those down and you just put it in a perfume bottle, that's exactly how this smells to me. There's a nice, yummy, sugared peach candy, just almost syrupy in here. It's so good. Not sickeningly sweet. I know I kind of made it sound like that, but it's still vibrant and juicy, but it's just, oh, it's so good. And when you spray it on your clothes or even on skin, it lasts all day. And I really, really love pairing this with any like basic creamy vanilla, kind of like a vanilla extract type of vanilla, to kind of make it almost like a peach float. And I can just get whiffs of that all day. Like, it'll last me from, and I leave for work at like 5:30 in the morning, and I don't get home till maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock. And, you know, as I said, in Hawaii, it's very hot out here. So even through all that long work day, just doing whatever I'm doing, I can smell this and get whiffs of it all day. I love this one. This one is so good. I'm actually making a decent dent. It is so yummy. So Peach Pop is another one of my favorite peach smells, and one of ones that I will say I really recommend. Okay, so I have some more Moments by Kair peach related fragrances. I'll say there were peaches like not the star, but they are definitely a key player. So two of those fragrances that I have that are kind of fit that category is Her Imagination and the Daydreamer. The Daydreamer I got off of a buy sell trade group, and I haven't really seen it available since. I'm sure it'll be coming around because it seems more of a summer fragrance, and as we're getting into summer they'll probably cycle it again. Her Imagination has been on there a few times, so that one's more, I'd say, readily accessible, easier to get. But I'll read you the notes and I'll kind of tell you what I mean by being like key players. Her Imagination has top notes of mango and marshmallow. The middle notes are peach sorbet, so that's kind of what I'm saying. It's not like at the top, it's not right in your face, but it definitely is like a key element of the fragrance. And at the base you have vanilla cream, so this is another one I'll spray out so I can like really describe it to you, because this is also one of my favorites. I got all the body care and everything. I'm just a fruity girl, peach specifically, but I'll give a honorable mention to strawberry, to mango, you know, which is funny because I'm actually allergic to mango, and in Hawaii there's like mango trees everywhere. Her imagination, I feel like that mango and that peach sorbet are really tart and tangy in the opening in a pleasant way. It's very refreshing, but it is definitely like, I think it's called mango lassi. Is that the one where it's like really ripe, like tart mango? You still get some of the sugariness, but it's, at least to my nose, because I know I've seen other people that always feel this way, to my nose it leans more like tart and juicy than it does just like soft and juicy. You know, when a fruit gets like, the sugar kind of comes out more, and it's really yummy, and it dries down to like that vanilla cream and like marshmallow base. But initially, right when you put it on, it's just like, to me, that tart tangy fruit, and it's like, but it's really good in the summer because it doesn't get too sweet, at least like I said, to me. But I love that about this fragrance. Okay, so the Daydreamer has notes of mango, peach, and vanilla cream in the opening, and then in the middle there's banana and apple, and the base has coconut, tonka, and vanilla bean. So let me spray this one out. I try to kind of wear this sparingly because I know I like it and I have not seen it in a while, so I kind of like just hold on to it which I know is like one of the things a lot of us do with either perfumes, makeup, like whatever it is, where we like save it for a special occasion, and then it's like the special occasion is enjoying it and having it every day. But I have a bunch of fragrances like that, and especially like my old bottles of Kat Von D Saint. I had a lot of those when I was on deployment back in like 2019, 2018, I think. And I made a lot of good friends there, and that's actually like the year my husband and I decided to get married. We were just dating at the time, and we were lucky enough to deploy together, but that was like the year we decided we were going to get married when we got home. And anytime I smell that, and it's weird because it's just that specific bottle, I've bought like another bottle from like resellers, and but when I smell that original bottle that I had with me during that deployment, it makes me cry. And so like I just have just a barely like little swish around of the bottle left, and I will not use it because it's just like, it's literally something that physically ties me to that time, and I think it's kind of crazy, but it makes me emotional. So I know we all kind of do that where we like hold on to things or for special moments or whatever. So that was just my little story about some of the things I hold on to. But sorry, back to the Daydreamer. The Daydreamer is kind of similar, okay, to her imagination with that like tart, fruity opening, that mango and peach. Maybe like something about those notes combining together, to me, just translates as like tart, juicy fruit. Not juicy fruit like the gum, but juicy fruit as in like, I still get elements of that sweetness to the fruit, but I really get that like tart mango, tart peach, or just the combination of the two together. But okay, next I'm gonna give an honorable mention to one of my other absolute favorite fragrances overall, not just peach. It is Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. I feel like, I know this came out a long time ago, and you can only really find it at like those online retailers for like Fragrance Net or whatever, or you can find it at like Ross or Marshall's kind of thing. But this fragrance is so pretty. It's just like, I just imagine, okay, I'm not like a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but my husband is. But like, you know, is it Arendelle? I don't know, where the elves live. I feel like those pretty like elegant people would wear something like this, or like, I know it's Fancy Love, and the like imagery is like wedding, like whatever. It gives that vibe. It's just so elegant and so pretty. However, my caveat is that it only includes peach blossom, not actually peach. But any chance I get to kind of talk about this, I will talk about it. I love it so much. Okay, and I am dying for somebody to recreate this, but make it, I don't like the mister, I will say that. But I'm dying for someone to recreate this and make this like stronger. Oh my gosh, I love this fragrance so much. The peach blossom, the champagne, and the bergamot in the top just kind of like give it a bubbly brightness. It's so good. And in the middle you have frangipani or plumeria, that's what I call it, jasmine, peony, lotus, and rose. And I feel like those floral elements, especially like the peony and frangipani, like I can say that like a plumeria will give it a solar warmth, creaminess type of scent. It's like a nice warm flower, but it is also adds like a warmth to it that leans slightly tropical, but it's still creamy. So it always, any fragrance I feel like I've smelled it in, it gives it just a little bit of that warmth to it, if that makes sense. And in the base, we have amber, musk, woody notes, and patchouli, which may make it sound like it's gonna make it lean really different than all the top notes, but I feel like those just ground it. Because the patchouli, I am not a patchouli girl, and I do not, like, if you gave this to me, I wouldn't have thought patchouli was in it at all, or even any woodsy notes. Like, I really am getting that champagne, elements of the peach blossom and bergamot, and then the plumeria, and I believe the peony are really what's coming through. Oh, it's so elegant and it's so beautiful. And I want either, like, I've requested Dua to recreate this. I know I've posted about it in like the group chats and everything. And I know I always get like, why do you want to recreate this fragrance? It's literally only like $20. It's not about the price for me, okay? I want it to last on me all day. I want to smell like, I mean, this does last on me, but it becomes like a skin scent. I want it to last like in the way my peach pop lasts. I want it to be like coming off my shirt, giving me whiffs throughout the day. Like, I love this and I want to smell it intensely. Next, for funsies, I just kind of wanted to share one of my peach fragrances I made when I was trying to like recreate a peaches and cream vibe for myself during one of the MBK mashups. As you'll notice, I have a lot of moments by Kair. I've just been really into that brand, so sorry. I tried to include a bunch of other things, but I made what was called, I named it Peachy Pink Creamsicle. And in this fragrance, I added, hopefully you can see that, I'm trying to make it so you can read it for a little bit, but I added Little Pink Box Under the Tree, a note of apricot, notes of vanilla ice cream, and then sugared marshmallow in the base. So Little Pink Box Under the Tree was their recreation of champagne toast with added marshmallow or added vanilla ice cream. I believe it was marshmallow. But so that was already a blend within itself. And that one smells really elegant and pretty too. So if you ever catch that on their site, it was more of a Christmas winter type fragrance that they put out. Definitely try it. It was very yummy. Not that I'm eating it, but yeah. And then I added extra apricot, vanilla ice cream, and sugared marshmallow to this. This one, I will say, I like it, which I'm surprised because with the way it all came together, I want to say the apricot may have given it, like I said, that extra juiciness. But I feel like all of these notes combined maybe kind of made it start leaning a little peach pie-ish. Because, yeah, when I smell it, I almost get like a caramelized peach. Not any like doughy notes, not like that type of peach pie, but like almost if you were to take the peach from a peach pie and everything like that goes with it, and just that, the innards, I don't know, the filling, this kind of vibe I'm getting mixed with like some peach and juicy apricot. It almost gives it like, yeah, a caramelized sugar peach, which I didn't think I would like, but as it's come together, it's like a really cozy peach scent, and I really like it. So that was just like a little extra honorable mention. Okay, so now I thought I would talk about some like little bits and bobs that I have that are peach related, whether it was like lotion, body cream, or like a little sample I got from ScentSplit. So this is peach macaron, and this one is, shoot, let me look up the notes because I don't remember, but I know this one is more like a dessert peach for sure. The notes for this one are peach, macarons, vanilla, and burnt sugar. Okay, so with that, it would lead me to believe like it would be something similar to like Fluffed Peaches or Peaches and Pillows, right? And I'm thinking this one might be stronger. This one, as I said, I want it to just be radiating off me, right? But when I smell this, I don't know if it has something to do with the macaron note, like the way, because macarons are made with what, like almond flour, they're made with, I mean, meringue, right? I don't know. Obviously, when you put together a note and you're saying this is what the note is, it's not always the literal elements. But when it translates on my skin, I feel like I get what people have said also in the comments of like that Fragrantica post or when they talk about it, like a yogurt smell, which is not bad, not at all, but that's not what I was hoping for when I read the notes, you know? So maybe that might be something you're looking for, maybe like a peachy, creamy yogurt type of vibe, but that's not what I was looking for. I do like it, but I thought I'd mention it in the event maybe you had been curious about it. I don't know. And yeah, so there's that. Another honorable mention that I have for bits and bobs is this Hey Bay fluffed up peaches. That's probably why I was getting those confused. I was thinking that was fluffed up peach. This one's fluffed up peach. And the notes for this one are, because I actually won this in the giveaway. I was so excited. I got the like the fruity discovery set, and this was one of them, and I was stoked about this one. And the Miami Nectar. But anyway, side tangent. I can always give like a little review on these too if you guys want, because there were actually some here that surprised me that I didn't think I would like for my typical scent profile. But anyway, Fluffed Up Peaches, marshmallow, vanilla, sugar, and peaches. And this one, initially, when I put it on my skin, translated to kind of like the peach that's in Fluffed Peaches and Peaches and Pillows, with a little bit of more rich sugar. So that I really enjoyed. And then it kind of like warms up on the skin, so you do almost kind of get like a peach dessert, but it has the element of peach that's more like juicy ripe peach skin, which I like. And then one of the last little bits and bobs lotions, extraneous miscellaneous, oh my gosh, things that I have is this Peach Cloud Bliss body butter or body cream by Melted by BGM, which is Black Girl Magic. Heck yeah. And that one is another one that translates with that nice juicy peach skin and some of that vanilla element. And that body cream is also very nice texture, not too heavy, not too greasy. It smells so good. I love peach so much. And yeah, very great texture, and it shipped super fast, especially coming to me, super fast. So definitely recommend all of these. And yeah, I hope you liked my little Fluffed Up Peaches review. Tell me if you also got it, if you liked it, and I'll do any other reviews of maybe Hey Bay, some of those fruity body butters, or if you guys have any other requests, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day, and yeah, smell good.